Hello and thank you for watching. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about intent and form and look at it using a Qigong standing practice, the open and close. So why don't we do that Qigong standing practice now, and then after that we will look at some of the reasons for doing it, how it relates to other Qigong practices, the internal martial arts like Tai Chi, bagua, xingyi. So let's look at that. First, the practice itself. We have our feet side by side. Set the weight down, the left foot steps out. Bringing our hands out, the arms come up. Bending the elbows, palms facing down. Fingertips are pointing towards each other. We lower the hands down. Arms returning to our sides. We keep our weight on our heels, spine lifting up, same motion again, raising the arms, relax the shoulders, lower the elbows, keep the hands relaxed, just allow the arms to follow through. One more time, breathing in as the hands come up, lowering the hands, breathing out. We then bring our hands level with the lower abdomen, palms facing in. Fingertips pointing towards each other, hands and wrists just slightly rounded. Weight is over the heels, torso's lifting up, shoulders are set down. Take a nice deep breath, breathing in. And out. Just continuing to breathe at your own pace. Focusing on the breath to turn the intent inwards. In our mind's eye, we can picture a tree that's rooted to the ground, reaching up towards the sky. Gathering in from the ground below, the sunlight above, and the air surrounding us. Just holding that posture, focusing on the breath. Encouraging the breath to remain relaxed, even, and full. From here, keeping the same posture, but as we breathe in, we move our arms so our hands move away from each other. And as we breathe out, the hands return to where they were, coming back. Coordinating the movement of the arms with the breath. Keeping the breath even, relaxed, and full. just breathing at your own pace. Very good. Lowering the hands, feet side by side, and close. So that is the standing practice. 3 parts to the standing practice: the preparation, bringing the arms out and up, relax the shoulders, lower the hands, generally done 3 times, trying to coordinate the movement and the breath and bring the body into alignment. Then there's the core part of the practice itself, which is the standing, trying to set the weight into the heels, support the weight with the thighs, relax the low back, have the body feel expanded and open as we do the standing. And then the third part, open and close, we coordinate the motion of the arms with the breathing, allowing the hands to move out as we breathe in and fall back in or draw back in as we breathe out. With this practice, we want to have the sensation of the breathing, the intent to guide everything. So we set the intent to allow the body to expand. The expansion of the body opens the lungs, draws the breath in. The expansion of the body then allows the arms to move out. Then there's the close, the settling in. The closing and settling in allows the body to relax. The rib cage collapses, the breath moves out, the arms draw back. Right? So there's this general motion of open, general motion of close. There's a difference of doing it with the higher level of the brain, which says, oh, we're breathing in, we better move the hands out. Oh, now we're breathing out, we better move the hands in. That higher level executive function is not what we want to use to guide the posture of the body. We want the body to follow the intent and have the movement and response from the body to become more automatic, more spontaneous. So this is the practice. This relates to the other practices of the other Qigong practices, Tai Chi practice, of course, xingyi and bagua, because all of them talk about postures. When they talk about postures, they're talking about a set of movements that usually end in a particular way of holding the body, a shape. And even within the postures, there's sub-postures, things that get you to that point. Here's a sub-posture, here's another sub-posture, here's another sub-posture, so on and so forth. Everything is a linked set of postures for a routine, for example. But each shape has a particular intent, and we want the mind to hold that intent and for the body to respond and start moving into that shape. So for example, in Tai Chi, single whip, that motion, that posture is one where as soon as we start to bring that shape into mind, that intent into mind, the body is already moving into that automatically. And so the bringing of the intent and the form together and having it happen spontaneously is the practice. It's the same for Qigong, it's the same for especially something like xingyi. Xingyi translates to xing, shape, and yi, intention, shape and intent practice, boxing. And so xingyi in particular draws on this concept and emphasizes it, but it's applied equally as a fundamental for all of the internal arts. And so being able to do that starts with this sort of motion here, and having the motion of the arms start to match what the intent is without having to engage the higher level function. When it's the higher level function, the quality of the movement is very different. You can tell the difference through observation. You can feel the difference when you do the practice enough and it starts to become natural. It will feel like the arms are just moving on their own, but they're moving in response to the intent which is set by or the body is responding to. So the intention sets the motion, which then allows the hands to move. This is a useful training in and of itself, and then in it, if you take time to add it to your practice, I hope that it will start to then shape and give you insight into the rest of your practice as well. So I hope this information is useful. Keep training, keep learning. Thanks for watching.